Hey, hello, good evening. Back to some Dance Stream. That's right. It's Dance Stream time. We're ready to watch some Dance Stream. Yes. Cool. So today we're gonna play something a little fun and different that I just happened across. Yes. Thank you. But anywho. Hello. Howdy. Hey. Hi. Blah. So, we're going to be playing a little bit of a game that I just happened across on Steam called Thought Experiment Simulator. So, there's a lot of these thought experiments, philosophy about whatever. And we're going to work through them. So, I hope you're ready to learn if you don't already know these things. But actually, before I do anything, here. I'm going to see if I can show it. It had a little blurb at the beginning when I first fired it up. And, I missed it, but let's see if we can get it again. Oh.
GG.
There you go. Say the words. Thanks.
Hi there.
Okay,
I'm
good.
the narrator who will guide you through this adventure. Thank you for buying this game. Let me explain this game a little bit. Before we start the actual gameplay, you will need to read through some philosophical dialogues. They might seem a bit dry, but are essential for people who are unfamiliar with those thought experiments. Once that's done, the real fun begins, and I'll be right here with you, providing commentary and guidance.
So I think I probably know most of these, but let's go take a... So there you go. You're now caught up to exactly how much I know about this game. So let's go.
You're in the mode selection menu now.
Oh.
I'd recommend going with story mode, but it's totally up to you.
I'm gonna do this. This looks like story mode. It has a check mark. Yeah. Dive into the debate between history's greatest philosophers, exploring thought experiments and gaining insights through their perspective. Ooh. Oh my god. Let me read. Story mode. In this game, thought experiments are based on real-life academic theories. Story mode designs are for those with limited philosophical knowledge. Helps you understand each thought experiment with basic explanations, ensuring you grasp what's going on. If you prefer to skip the dialogues, use the fast forward button to quickly move on. Completing the dialogues unlock the corresponding level in sim mode for you to play. The core fun of the game comes from sim mode, so it's okay not to read the dialogue carefully. The game's creator isn't an expert in philosophy, so there might be academic mistakes in dialogues. If you have suggestions for improvement, please use the survey button in the title screen. Yeah, whatever, settle down.
Now, when you click an icon, a story mode button will pop up. This will take you to the dialogue scene I mentioned earlier. You can choose to read through the dialogue or skip it, and then you'll be brought to the playable part, which is called sim mode. Enjoy.
Okay. Oh, so this is... Oh, this explains it all. And then we can play the game. So... Part of the game is a little education, but if you're already familiar with the thought experiment, you prefer not to read, blah, 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 blah. Okay, the trolley problem presents a moral dilemma, where a runaway train can be redirected to save many lives at the cost of one. This scenario probes the ethical tension between utilitarian principles, prioritizing the greater good and the protection of individual rights. Let's start. Oh. Oh my god, there's so much words. And they're not... I thought this was reading to me. Jesus, I have to read this? Okay. Friedrich Nietzsche, a German philosopher, challenged traditional morality, famously carrying "God is dead" to signify the decline of religious and metaphysical certainty. He emphasized the will to power, the importance of individualism, and the concept of the Übermensch. Yeah, Superman. His work profoundly influenced existentialism, postmodernism, and psychology. Alright, Nietzsche. So, this is the guy. He's all like, hey, you guys heard of the trolley problem? A runaway trolley threatens 5 lives, but by pulling a lever, we can redirect it to take only 1. Aristotle, you know, that guy. Oh my god. They actually have a blurb on him. Well, you guys are basically going to get a free philosophy degree from this. Read to by me. So, Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, made pivotal contributions across metaphysics, ethics, logic, and natural sciences. He championed empiricism, asserting knowledge derived from sensory experience, and introduced teleology, the idea that everything in nature has purpose. His series on virtue, ethics, causality, and the prime mover deeply influenced Western philosophical thought. So anyways, he's all like, it's a compelling example of an ethical dilemma that challenges our principles. To act or not, each choice bears its own consequence. So Confucius, Eastern. Here we go. Confucius was a Chinese philosopher whose thoughts centered on morality, social relationships, and justice laid the foundation for Confucianism. He emphasized the importance of ethics in personal and government conduct, the roles of benevolent leadership, and the value of education in cultivating virtue and societal harmony. His teaching profoundly shaped East Asian culture. Alright. So Confucius is all like, the essence of the problem speaks to the core human morality. How do we choose when each path leads to harm? It is the harmony of action and outcomes that we must consider. And Aristotle's all like, balance and modern guide the moral compass, redirecting the trolley saves more lives, aligning with the doctrine of the mean, seeking the greater good while minimizing harm. But then Confucius all like, but let us not forget the importance of righteousness and propriety, sacrificing one for many, though pragmatic, must also respect the dignity and rights of the individual. True, Confucius. Our actions must reflect not only the logical, but the ethical virtues. Wisdom lie in discerning the right course, even in the face of such moral ambiguity. Oh my god. It begs the question, does the act of redirecting the trolley itself carry a moral weight, or is it the consequence of the actions that defines its righteousness? Then Nietzsche's all like, but consider the power to wield the power. Redirecting the trolley asserts a dominance over fate. True. A refusal to succumb to the passive acceptance of the many demise. Your point illuminates the significance of agency and choice in ethics. The act of deciding reflects our capacity to rational thought and moral reasoning. Exactly. It's not merely about the numbers, it's about the assertion of will, the affirmation of life, even in the act of choosing whom to save. However, we must tread carefully. For unchecked power, ethics demands we justify our actions within a framework of virtue and the common good. True, but life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality of experience. The trolley dilemma forces us to confront the essence of our moral convictions, to act decisively in the face of uncertainty. So, what then? Shall we reduce morality to a mere calculation, balancing lives as there were numbers on a ledger? Your perspective reminds us that the essence of morality lies beyond mere calculations. It is the intention, the righteousness of the action that truly defines its moral value. Well said, Confucius. The virtue of an action lies not only in its outcome, but in the moral character that guides it. To act justly, one must be just. Yes, let us remember the trolley problem. Life offers no easy answer. It is through these debates that we sharpen our understanding of morality. Jesus. The trolley problem is unlocked. Play it now? You can also play it later in sim mode. Alright, let's play it. I've read it all. May as well play it now. Okay.
Welcome. I suppose you're here for something entirely ordinary. But let me be clear. This is not your typical ride. You might face some deceptively simple choices. Twists on the classic trolley problem. But remember, not everything is as it seems. Enjoy the conundrum. Or don't. It's entirely up to you.
Oh! So I didn't do anything there, eh?
I see. It's a bold strategy to just let nature take its course.
Oh, am I supposed to do something? Oh! I'm gonna kill the koala because it's stupid and I don't want it. There we go.
The koala's nap got a permanent extension. Rest in peace, little guy.
Good. So I'm using my free will to kill one. Oh! Whoa, that's a big statue of the koala. Okay. Yeah. Pineapples and mushrooms. I'm just gonna keep this pure pineapple.
I guess it's a thin crust pizza now.
Whoa, cat! You'd better believe I'm killing infinite people over a cat. Are you kidding me? This is the easiest. This isn't even a question for me.
I guess for you, cake comes before, a lot of other things.
Yeah, this cake cat.
Now you must choose between a teleport machine and a time machine. What could possibly go wrong?
Let's go into the time machine to go back and then do the teleport machine right after. Cool.
You've just traveled back to ancient Greece. Trolley wasn't invented yet. Here's just a nice straight road. Oh, you ask me what's in your hand? That's just a toilet plunger.
So there's nothing I could do here, eh?
Here comes Sisyphus.
Sisyphus? You're a different philosophical
Sisyphus
idea.
just rolled by with his boulder. Quite a sight, isn't it? Do you think he's happy with his endless task? Or is it just another version of our trolley problem?
Oh, good segue right now. Alright, aliens versus a dinosaur. I'm definitely gonna kill the aliens. Because dinosaurs are cooler.
I hope they don't have friends coming to look for them.
Kill the unicorn or the dragon. Oh, whoa, what are you doing, alien? Get out of here. Oh, he stole my...
Congratulations! Your ride has been upgraded to interstellar travel.
Well, that's unexpected. Okay. You know what? I want to be firm in my choice. That I killed the mystery thing. Whoa, upside down?
Now we're seeing things from a different angle.
Whoa, okay. Boys into frogs or frogs into boys? Let's kill frogs into boys so we can all, our boys will turn into frogs.
That guy enjoys his new lily pad.
Basically, I just cursed that guy. Alright.
Well, I guess that's one way to minimize the paperwork.
Oh wait, am I just going through this again? Apparently, okay. Oh, it loops endlessly. If you start, get bored, feel free to leave and move forward to the next level. Oh, drifting? There's a drift weight. How do I get drifting? Wait. I want to get drifting.
Who knew the trolley was part of a kangaroo's natural predator list?
We're gonna go Badoo this time. Wait, am I able to...
You just saved the world from fruit on pizza.
Am I able to hit
True
two?
hero.
Like, it seems that I'm able to hit the trolley, like, as it's there. So, can I make it hit both? I don't want it to hit both here. I just want it to hit those people. But here, let's go to the first one
You've
again.
just made a major impact on the population. Quite literally.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna try to get it when it's, like, right there. I wanted it to spin. I don't know how to make a draft. All right.
Nice pull.
All right, we have to go back to our story. Ooh, something about a horse here. The Buridins. Whoa, look at this language used here. Such language. I'm gonna say butt, though. No, I'm just gonna say donkey. All right, let's go. All right. So let's see. Part of the game, yeah. So, it's a thought experiment in philosophy, illustrating the paradox of choice. A donkey equally hungry and equidistant from two identical bales of hay, unable to decide, starves to death. It highlights the challenges of decision-making when faced with equally attractive options. Oh, so much reading already. So let's go here. I'm totally gonna replace this with donkey because I just don't I feel gross with it. It's like, eh. Anywho, let's talk about Greek philosophers. So Socrates, a Greek philosopher, a foundational figure in Western philosophy, emphasized the importance of ethics and knowledge through its methods of questioning aimed at encouraging critical thinking and covering underlying beliefs. He believed in the pure pursuit of virtue and the interconnectedness of knowledge and moral character, famously asserting an unexamined life is not worth living. Donkey. Anyways. Oh, we got Confucius again. Socrates. Today, let's ponder the Buridin's donkey. A tale of a donkey. That's so funny. Being equally hungry and thirsty between I don't know why bale of hay always screws me up for some reason. Between a bale of hay and a bucket of water, unable to choose. What does it reveal about decision making? Hannah Arendt, a German-born American political theorist, is celebrated for her fond analysis of nature of totalitarianism. In her influential work, The Origins of Totalitarianism, she explores the roots and characteristics of tyranny, analyzing the rise of fascism. Ardent's philosophical inquiries advocate for the defense of human dignity, establishing her as a cornerstone of contemporary political thought with her concept of the banality of evil. So, this paradox challenges our understanding of freedom in action. If the donkey represents a rational agent, then undecision can indeed be fatal. Indecision. Confucius. The donkey dilemma reflects a lack of true knowledge. Knowing deeply, one would see a choice where seemingly none exists. That's an insignificant point. Yet, could this not also highlight the limitations of rationality itself? Even with equal options, one must choose to act. Socrates. And it raises a crucial aspect. Action. For is it not through action that we assert our will, despite uncertainty? Precisely. It is the essence of righteousness and propriety to make a decision, to take a path even when the choices appear balanced. Thus, the paradox teaches us about the necessity of commitment in the face of indeterminacy. It is a balance of moderation that should guide our decision to choose not just with reason, but with virtue. This guy loves virtue, Jesus. And what is the notion that inaction itself is a choice? To choose not to decide is also an exercise of one agency. A profound thought. Agency lies in both action and inaction. Each bears its own consequences and virtue. Consider then the implications of political action. This donkey, unable to decide, starves. Does society not suffer similarly when leaders falter at decisions? Leadership is indeed mere this. Without the courage to decide, the leader, like the donkey, fails in their duty and those they guide. Hence, the quality of the decision does not solely rest on the quality of options, but on the urgency and ethics of choice. And what say you, Confucius, about the inner virtues that must accompany these decisions? It is through cultivating inner virtues that we discern the better path, even if the choices seem outwardly identical. A fitting conclusion in our dialogue. Shall we decide on where to dine, lest we fall prey to the same fate as the donkey? Here we go. Donkey! Shrek voice? Oh my god. Alright, so the buried-in donkey. Okay. You guys ready to play? You ready for this thought experiment? Okay, so. Donkey.
You will tangle with a famous dilemma, making choices that twist classic philosophical quandaries into amusing results. Let's see if you can guide this famously indecisive donkey or not. The fun, after all, is in the attempt and the absurdity of the outcomes.
What do I do? Oh.
Oh, no, don't do this! Let the donkey decide!
Oh, okay, I didn't expect that would happen.
This is an oceanic horror show!
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw them into the
thanks to your
ocean.
Bucket shenanigans.
Oh, so
Before we
death.
proceed to the next round, let's take a moment to reflect on your experience with this level. This particular thought experiment posed quite a challenge in converting philosophical
I didn't expect to throw it
quandaries
into the water.
into interactive gameplay. And your feedback is crucial
my
for
God.
refining it. I'm eager to hear your
God damn
thoughts
you.
on how the scenario played out, and any suggestions you might have for improvement. Could you please rate this level's gameplay on a scale from 1 to 10?
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? I am gonna give it a 10, but that's just because I'm feeling
You know,
tilted into it.
Actually, the game's creator is willing to see whatever score. In the previous design, you would be forced to rate a 10 here.
Oh my god!
He has updated the game. The game was released on July 22nd, and by the time I
Oh
review
my
these
God, okay.
lines, it's August 1st. In the past week, he has checked every review on Steam and noticed that most of the negative reviews are about being forced to rate a 10 here.
Ah,
But do you know why he added the rating gameplay here?
tell me.
Because in the initial design of this level, the donkey was just standing there, and players could click hay or water. That's it. The original gameplay was this boring and plain.
Oh, what's
That's
it?
why he added more stuff in this game that might not be that philosophical or related to the thought experiment, but just to entertain you as a game itself.
Thank you for
And
your
to laugh at
consideration.
himself for the original boring design, he added the rating part because no one would
See,
choose
they
to
need to
rate
get
it a
me
10,
to be the voice for this.
not even himself. so he guessed it would be humorous to force a 10 rating. But that probably went too far and caused a bad experience for some players.
Oh, bad
Apologies.
experience.
Anyway, let me reveal some new stuff. Some
All
efforts
right.
he put into this level to try and make this boring thought experiment more entertaining.
Okay.
Nope.
Ah, there we go. A new donkey. Okay.
Aha! When you thought the potion would give our donkey a fairy tale ending, the trolley returns with a splash of color. Even in a world of magical transformations, some things remain brutally consistent.
The trolley kills.
Nope. Nope.
Okay. What a trampoline does.
The donkey stands still. Maybe it's waiting for a clearer sign, like a neon arrow.
Let's try the trampoline.
Doing. 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 Doing.
Daw.
Our donkey has taken a leap of faith into a new career as a high jumper. Here's up when he finds what he's looking for out there, beyond the edge of the screen.
Nope. Nope.
These are the things that he just added to jazz it up.
Huh?
Okay.
Who needs a bird when you can have a boxing glove pop out? Lesson learned. Always expect the unexpected, especially when clocks start throwing punches.
Nope. Nope.
This does have a Jackbox kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? Alright, jalapeno. Then trolleyed, and it's
Who
on
knew
fire?
a bit of spicy pepper could turn our humble donkey into a fire-breathing spectacle, only to be extinguished by the ever-punctual trolley. Seems like even when donkeys breathe fire like dragon, they can't dodge destiny.
They're bringing up the Shrek reference. Donkey, dragon, eh?
Nope.
See that? Alright.
Nope.
Gum. Okay, this is unexpected.
The
got hit
chewing
with a
gum
meteor?
turned our donkey into a makeshift rocket, complete with propulsion, courtesy of its own natural gases. Who could have predicted that a bubble-blowing session would launch a
Bubble-blowing
donkey
session.
lunar mission? Sadly, even with such an impressive exit strategy, the moon is no place for a donkey.
Oh,
Or
goodness.
any of us, really.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, this is the last card. What is that? Oh, it's a phone. That's like a selfie stick.
In today's digital age, even a donkey isn't safe from taking
got an
a perfect
achievement.
selfie. Unfortunately, this donkey's quest for social media fame turned shockingly electrifying. That's one way to go viral, but probably not the
Yeah, going
kind
viral?
he
That's
had
what
in
I
mind.
do. Okay. So last time I
Nope.
threw him into the water. What happens if I throw him into the hay?
Hey, this is a test of will, not strength.
Look at him eat!
What have you done? Look at him roll away like a runaway hay bale. This is a thought experiment, not pinball.
So either way, the donkey dies, eh?
Nope. Nope.
So if I do nothing, so inaction's also 1 too. Watch. So if I let him just starve by... What happens if I just let him starve? From what I've learned, inaction is like one of the actions, so I'm choosing to allow them to starve to death while I watch. Go on.
It seems our indecisive friend has chosen a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Nope. Nope.
What happens if I just like...
You clearly have a preference for hay, but the donkey is still weighing his options. Hydration first. An excellent strategy. Not endorsed by our four-legged friend, however. A choice for water made, but the donkey prefers the art of standing still.
Well, he won't pick either.
In the
Okay.
end, the donkey's commitment to indecision was, ironically, his final decision.
Huh. Well, I think I got everything I can out of this. Unless if I, like, what if I press and hold
The
it?
haystack beckons, yet our donkey friend remains glued to the spot.
Well, I've got everything here. Let's see our news story. Ooh, a ball. Brain in a vat. Huh. This part of the game. Oh, yeah, whatever. Brain in a vat's a philosophical scenario questioning reality. It posits that a brain, if isolated and fed simulated experience by a supercomputer, couldn't distinguish between the simulated world and reality, challenging our understanding of perception and existence. Ooh, okay. Oh, God. Oh, Descartes. Okay. René Descartes, a French philosopher and mathematician, made seminal contributions to modern philosophy science, known as the father of modern philosophy. He emphasizes reason as the path of knowledge, famously stating cognito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Descartes introduced dualism, distinguished between mind and body, and his work in analytic geometry has significantly influenced Western thought. His meditations on first philosophy laid the foundation for future philosophical and scientific endeavors. Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna have to read it about this guy too. Anywho, Descartes all like, have either of you heard of the brain in the vat hypothesis? Lao Tzu? Okay. Lao Tzu, an ancient Chinese philosopher traditionally credited with founding Taoism. It's actually pronounced with like a D, but I'm gonna say a T because that's how they spell it. In authoring the, it's supposed to be Tao Te Ching, but I'm gonna say Tao Te Ching. Okay, emphasize living in harmony with the Tao. Oh, it's actually easier to say Tao for some reason. Doing it correctly is actually easier. Anyways, or the fundamental nature of the universe. His philosophy advocates simplicity, spontaneity, and non-action. Wu-wei, promoting a life of peace, balance, and alignment with the natural world. So, I've heard of it. It suggests that our perceptions could all be an illusion, as if we were just brains and vats being fed false experiences. It challenges our very sense of reality and truth. But tell me, how does it align with your own ideas? It parallels my evil demon hypothesis. If an all-powerful being can deceive us, then how can we be certain of anything? The reality we perceive is only but a fragment of the whole, my friend. Zhuangzi once dreamt he was a butterfly, and upon waking up, he wondered if it was a man dreaming he was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming he was a man. Is this not similar? Zhuangzi's dream, it resonates with the idea that our experiences might be a mere fabrication. However, I argue for the will to power, that our perceptions shape our reality, not the other way around. Yes, if we cannot trust our senses, how do we know the will to power itself is not illusion? Trust in the simplicity of Tao. Embrace the natural order, and whether we are brains in a vat or beings of flesh, our essence remains unchanged. Holy moly. The essence you speak of is a construct of our perceptions. The reality of the brain in the vat would still be the subject of our interpretations, our individual wills. So you suggest that even in a vat, our will can change our perception of reality? But does that not imply a deeper truth exists beyond our manipulated perceptions? The truth lies in harmony, in accepting the flow of Tao. Whether we dream or are awake, the path remains. Ah yes, harmony and flow, yes, but also the strength to oppose our will and our circumstances, even if those circumstances are controlled by an external force. I see. We are divided in our views. Lao Tzu, you propose acceptance, and Nietzsche, you advocate dominance. But perhaps both paths lead to understanding of nature and our existence. In the end, it matters not if we are brains in a vat. What matters is how we live within the constraints of our perceptions. Here we go. Geez, I need to get some of this carbonated sugar water just to be able to keep talking. Okay, brain in a vat. Ready to do it? Hell yeah.
In this science lab, you'll question the very fabric of your reality. Oh, and if you think you know what's coming because you've heard of brains and vats, think again, my friend.
What is this? Italian attack? Why was that Italian? Okay.
Inspecting the vat and hoping to find some deep, dark secrets.
Weird. The mouse is mirroring my mouse here. Look at that. Whoa. So that's the point of convergence right here. Huh. Ah, it's a matching game.
Nothing screams exploring the depths of human thought quite like a puzzle that could amuse a preschooler. What better way to ponder the human condition than with a game designed for kindergartners?
There we go.
Wait, what? You solved the puzzle, and suddenly everything zooms out. Are we still in the same lab? This makes no sense at all.
I don't fully understand what I'm doing here. Grab brain. Put in jar.
I wonder if that brain thinks you're just a part of its simulation.
Bring two things to brain?
You're mixing those liquids now. Hope you know what you're doing, because I certainly don't have a clue.
That's good. Okay.
There you go. Floating up like a birthday party decoration. How's the view from up there?
Is that... I don't know.
Hey, we're here for the brain. This is a philosophical simulation, not a high school science class.
He's blue.
Oh,
Oh, frick! Did it give me his brain?
Looking for a brain, and you found
Nice.
one. Yours. A bit of an extreme method, but effective.
So are we brains in jars or are we not? That's the question. What do you guys think about these philosophical concepts? Do you think that you're a brain in a jar, and how like what do you think? Ooh, Sisyphus. Here we go. Okay, Sisyphus from Greek mythology represents the absurd human struggle. In existential philosophy, Sisyphus rolling a boulder uphill symbolizes life's inherent challenges and the pursuit of meaning despite apparent futility. Oh, more people. Hegel! Oh my god. George Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, a German philosopher, developed a comprehensive philosophical framework known as absolute idealism. He emphasized the dialectic method, proposing that history and reality progress through contradictions and their resolutions, leading to the evolution of ideas. Hegel's work on the nature of freedom, consciousness, and the state has profoundly influenced Western philosophy. Alright, have you ever pondered the tale of Sisyphus, a man condemned to roll a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down upon reaching the top? Hypatia. They're going to talk about her, too. Yeah, but discuss the scenarios. Discuss. Hypatia, a Neoplatonist philosopher in Eastern Roman Empire, taught mathematics, astronomy, and philosophy. She espoused the Neoplatonic views, emphasizing the pursuit of intellectual and moral excellence, and the idea of a single ultimate truth beyond the physical world. She is celebrated as a symbol of learning and virtue. Not as big a deal as these guys who made Western civilizations, but you know, right. So Hypatia is like, indeed, it is a fascinating metaphor for human existence, reflecting the eternal struggle and our quest for meaning amidst it all. Oh, Socrates, we know what he's about. And how, pray tell, do you see this reflecting in our lives? For it seems to be an exercise of futility, a punishment rather than a lesson. Ah, but there lies the beauty. In the act of struggle, Sisyphus finds his purpose. It is through continuous overcoming that life attains its meaning. I would argue, however, that the knowledge and pursuit of wisdom is their true meaning's lie. Sisyphus' ordeal represents our relentless pursuit of truth, despite its elusive nature. But consider this. Does not the awareness of our struggle bring us closer to virtue? The challenge is not the boulder, but understanding why we push it. Precisely, Socrates. And through this endless cycle, we achieve higher understandings of ourselves and the world, embodying the concept of becoming rather than being. It's a journey, then. Not the destination that holds value, the act of striving, learning and growing despite the apparent hopelessness of our efforts. Yet, must we accept this as our fate, to eternally push without reprieve? Is there no escape from the cycle? It is not about escape, but embracing our condition. Each push represents humanity's inherent desire to transcend its limitations. And through transcendence, we find liberation, not from the struggle, but within it. To know and grow, despite the certainty of our boulder's return, is our true victory. Victory. Then, in the face of absurdity, it speaks at the resilience of the human spirit, a testament to our capacity for hope and determination. Yes, and in a moment of struggle, we are most alive, fully engaged with the essence of our existence. This engagement, this perpetual striving, is what shapes the essence of reality itself, an unfolding narrative of individual and collective growth. It seems, then, that Sisyphus and his eternal toil teaches us the value of perseverance, the dignity in struggle, and the beauty of the human condition. A beautiful lesson indeed. It is not the weight of the boulder, but the strength of our spirit to bear it that defines us. Ah. You think aliens, not brains and vats? I think the brain jar scenario is similar to the modern day people saying we live in a simulation. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like 100%. A brain in a vat. Oh, here we go.
Ah, you find yourself at the foot of a hill, ready to take on an endless challenge. Move forward, and let's see how you face the slope of existential conundrum. Oh, and if you've played the demo before, you might notice something's
I didn't play the demo. What?
Sisyphus sets off, each click a step towards the relentless peak that awaits. With every footprint you find, he climbs, bound by fate to push his burden upward.
Oh yeah, there it comes back.
What's this? A new hat for Sisyphus.
Oh!
Hey, you knocked off his hat!
Oh,
Poor
man, I'm
Sisyphus.
sorry.
As if his task wasn't hard enough already. Now, because
now I'm
of
getting the
your
guilt
click,
trip.
he's got to face that uphill battle bareheaded. Watch where you're clicking next time.
I'm sorry, game. Jesus. There we go.
Look at that! Sisyphus has switched up his headgear again as he resets his climb. Who knew that fashion could make an ancient punishment a bit more interesting?
Be careful not to knock his hat. What happens if I do knock his hat off?
Oh, no. Again, there goes his hat, tumbling down just like that boulder. Sisyphus really didn't need that extra challenge. Try to keep the hats on his head next time, will you?
Okay. Ooh. That's a fancy hat. Holy moly, okay.
As the boulder rolls back to the base, Sisyphus watches his fleeting progress vanish, destined to begin anew. With a resigned sigh, he squares his shoulders for another ascent, each step as inevitable as the last. There lies the cycle, unending and relentless, a testament to his eternal task.
Over again. What happens if I like hit his actual feet? Okay. How many times must I do this to get 3 stars? It makes sense that I have to do it a few times.
Once again, the boulder betrays Sisyphus's efforts, rolling down the slope to its starting point.
Oh, look at this hat!
Sisyphus returns to the base, his resolve as unyielding as the stone he pushes.
Okay, what kind of crazy... Ooh! It's like a little chainsaw hat. Trying to get me to click his hat, but I don't want it.
And down rolls the boulder. Yet Sisyphus meets it with a knowing smile, ready to march up the hill once
Oh, what the hell is that on his face? What am I looking at?
He finds his own slice of happiness, embracing the absurdity with each step he retraces. In the relentless cycle, Sisyphus carves out a contentment particularly his own.
Huh. Oh, this is how I feel. Angry. Give me the third star, game. Is this it?
Wow.
Hey, there we go.
10 pushes. You've actually unlocked all the achievements there are in this relentless endeavor. Maybe it's time to explore new horizons. There's a whole world beyond this hill.
Alright, so you guys get Sisyphus now, eh? This is all to teach you guys about philosophy. Ooh, what's this? The Prisoner's Dilemma. Ooh. So the Prisoner's Dilemma is a game theory scenario where two individuals, when acting in self-interest, may not achieve an optimal outcome. Cooperation leads to a mutual benefit, but the risk of betrayal exists. It explores the tension between individuals and collective rationality and decision-making. Here we go. Oh, Marx. This socialist guy? Anywho. Karl Marx, a German philosopher and economics, co-founded Marxism with Friedrich Engels, focused on class struggle, the critiques of capitalism, and the theory of historical materialism. He envisioned a class society rising from the proletariat overthrowing the bourgeoisie, emphasizing the economic factors as the primary driver of societal changes and development. Have any of you heard or ever contemplated the Prisoner's Dilemma? It's a fascinating scenario in game theory where two prisoners must decide whether to betray each other or cooperate without knowing each other's decision. It is interesting to note how the choices cooperate. Oh, well, this is Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir, a French existentialist philosopher and feminist best known for the seminal work The Second Sex, which examines the oppression of women and lays the groundwork for contemporary feminism. She argued that gender is a social construct and advocates that existential freedom and authenticity of individuals. Okay, so, it's an interesting note that the choice of cooperation, which benefits both, is often overshadowed by the fear of betrayal. This reflects the dialectic process. The individual's actions are interdependent, shaping and reshaping their realities through their choices. Not just recognizing, but actively fostering it. In a society that values mutual aid over competition, the dilemma itself might dissolve. Yet, the essence of the dilemma persists as long as an individual freedom conflicts with the universal necessity. True, but each division in the dilemma mirrors existential choices. Whether to act authentically in freedom, or be led by anxiety towards self-interest. And under capitalism, this self-interest is not just personal, but systematic, enforced by economic structures that divide us. It's a perpetual cycle of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. Individual desires clash with collective needs, leading to new understandings or conflicts. Which brings us to the core. Can true freedom exist in making a choice, and the choices themselves are constrained by external conditions? Perhaps it is in recognizing these constraints that we find the path to actual freedom. Indeed. Engaging in these dilemmas, we must not just play the game, but question the rules imposed upon them. A thoughtful point in questioning, we transcend an immediate glimpse of the universal, the totality of realization that define our actions. About envisioning our society, where the dilemma's very foundation is transformed, no longer prisoners of circumstances, but architects of our fate. In the end, it's not just about what choices we make, but what kind of world we want to build with those choices. Alright. Let's do this Prisoner's Dilemma.
Welcome to the Prisoner's Dilemma. You and your cellmate are in quite a bind. Here's the deal. If you both confess, you each get 5 years. If you confess while your cellmate stays silent, you'll walk free while they get 10 years. If you stay silent and they confess, you get the 10 years and they go free. But if both of you keep quiet, you both walk free. So, what's it going to be? Do you trust your cellmate or not?
You. So I think if we both don't talk, I'm gonna not talk. Okay, we both did.
Neither a word from you nor your friend. Both of you get out. This victory is quiet, but a victory is, after all, a victory.
See, that's what I would do. I wouldn't say anything. Right.
This is the brink of a Cold War, where you're a superpower and so is your rival. Now, you need to decide whether to build missiles or not. The rule is, if both do, a tense peace will be achieved through mutually assured destruction. However, a tremendous amount of money will be spent on this arms race. If you build while they don't, you can eliminate your rival. Don't build while they do, and, well, it's game over for you. If you both avoid the arms race, peace, without worrying about a nuclear war. What's your move? Will you arm up or aim for peace?
Which one's which? Arm, don't arm? Could have mutual peace. I'm gonna go without arming. It feels like, in this game, the right answer. Yeah, no arming. Then we got peace.
Peace prevails without a single missile built. It's rare, it's bold, and it might just be the wisest decision made in decades. Cheers to a calmer world stage.
Is this supposed to be like Russia in the States? Is that what they're looking at?
Here's the stock market's own version of the prisoner's dilemma. You're an investor, and so is everyone else around you. If you hold onto your stock, and if the others do the same, the price skyrockets and everyone profits.
Here's the thing, you just hold it forever.
While others sell, you will lose your money. Sell while they hold, you miss out on the gains. And if everyone sells, the stock price drops hard, and you might just minimize your losses.
I'm definitely
What's
holding.
your move? Will you hold steady or cut your losses?
I'm gonna hold steady because, like, if I'm investing. Wait. This is holding, right? I hold onto it with my fist, and then this is me selling. I think this is it. I'm gonna hold.
Hold and hold.
Am I
That's
only
the
getting
game.
win-win?
Look at that. The stock's climbing. Collective patience turned into collective profits. Nicely done.
Happy.
Back for more, are we? Diving into the murky waters of trust and betrayal once again. Let's see how you navigate the twists this time around.
Alright, let's try
Will
this.
you play it safe, or is there a new strategy?
I'm gonna try
Let the games
talking this time.
begin.
Let's do the opposite.
Wow, you've spilled the beans while your
Oh, I'm
friends
such a piece of
stay
garbage.
silent. You're free to go, but your partner gets 10 years behind bars.
Sorry about that, friendo.
Back at the Cold War crossroads, I see. Ready for another round of strategic decision-making? Let's find out if this time you can rewrite history, or just repeat your history.
I will build to be safe. Oh, frick, it looks like I'm blowing up. Sorry about that, guys. I'm Russia in this case? Okay.
Missile is ready, while your rival brought nothing to the table. And boom! Your rival is history. That's one way to clear the board.
So I just killed the states?
Back for another round in the financial arena? Let's see how you play the market this time. Will you stick to your previous strategy? Or are you eyeing a different move?
I am gonna eye a different move. I am going to sell. Oh, I'm gonna lose here.
You sold early and oops, the others held on. Now the stock's climbing without you. That's a missed opportunity watching your potential
So we need to get a
gains
lose-lose
disappear.
somewhere. I think if we talk and talk, that's how I get a lose-lose, right? Wait, what? How do I get a lose-lose out of this?
You confessed. Your so-called partner kept silent. Now they have a decade to reflect on their
How do I get
trust.
lose-lose? Ah, whatever. Yeah, lose-lose is one. Okay. If I don't build and they build, maybe? Oh, here we go. I just lose here? The states killed me?
You chose peace. They chose power. Now your superpower status is just a page in the history books. Sometimes less is not more.
How can we both lose here? If I hold and they sell, I lose. If I sell and they sell, we all lose. Right? Oh, come on.
Selling off your shares
Whatever. We get it. One of these will be it. We gotta keep going. Let's see. Which new Veil of Ignorance. Oh, this is new. Do I not know this one? The Veil of Ignorance is a concept emphasizing impartial decision-making. It proposes making choices without knowledge of one's own position or characteristics, promoting fairness and justice in designing societal structures. Oh, Laozi, okay. The essence of nature teaches us harmony, yet I ponder how such harmony can be reflected in the laws of men. Indeed, the construction of society is often marred by the interests of the class obscuring fairness. Imagine, then, a veil that shrouds our status, wealth, or power. Decisions made thus. How would they differ? The Veil of Ignorance, a fascinating concept. It compels us to design a society not knowing our place within it. A test of true justice, perhaps. Precisely. Socrates encourages decisions that benefit all, not just a select few. What say you, Marx? How would you view this through the lens of your critique of capitalism? So, the veil would force the bourgeoisie to consider the proletariat needs. In ignorance of one's class, society could aim to distribute based on needs, not greed. A balance, then, that mirrors the Tao, acting without bias, governing without force. But how practical is the concept? Can man truly detach from his own interests? Challenging Socrates, yet it serves as an ideal towards which to strive, pushing us beyond our inherent class struggle. Like water, we must find our level, seeking the lowest place which all disdain therein lies true harmony. An admirable goal, yet human nature is complex. Our decisions are often clouded by personal gain, which is why such a philosophical tool is vital. It does promise perfection, but guides us towards equality. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let the veil be the first step towards justice. Indeed, Lao Tzu, a philosopher, it's our duty to challenge the norms and imagine a fair society. There you go. So the Veil of Ignorance, if you throw it on, then people will judge you just based on you, not your status. It's interesting.
A veil that hides not just figures, but choices. Distribute these coins, will you? Without knowing which piggy is your ally in this game of unseen fairness. After all, the coins are yours to allocate, and the consequences, well, they're yours to discover.
I have $10.05, so I should put...
And with a single coin, the game of unseen stakes begins.
Should I just evenly disperse it for the first round to see what happens? Oh, I have $10, it says. Okay.
Blind justice served by blind choice.
Oh.
What happens if I...
Tossed into the unknown. Will fortune favor you today?
What happens if I just throw it all into one?
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching,
Cha-ching.
cha-ching. Oh.
Oh, God, someone else got... I'm
Your little piggy
impoverished.
sits empty. Did generosity overtake self-preservation? The first coin slides in, sparking a mystery of wealth distribution behind the veil.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
I'm gonna try to make, like, one guy richer than the rest.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching,
There we
cha-ching.
go. Let's see what this does.
Oh.
It's not bad, okay.
Oh.
Didn't get anything there.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
I'm just gonna try to do
cha-ching,
something here. Check this out. I'm just gonna, like...
cha-ching, cha-ching,
3 out of 5.
cha-ching. Oh.
Here we go. So me and some of my friends.
You have more coins than others. Enjoy your windfall, but do remember, with great wealth comes the haunting question. Was it fair, or just fantastically fortunate?
I think I was fantastically fortunate there. Oh, I think that's the thing. I have to, like,
Cha-ching,
essentially,
cha-ching,
like,
cha-ching, cha-ching,
luck out and get, like, all of them in
cha-ching,
one shot.
cha-ching, 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 cha-ching,
There we
cha-ching,
Come on, me. Oh, come on.
Looks like the coin gods weren't smiling on you this round. But remember,
Cha-ching,
true
cha-ching,
wealth
cha-ching.
isn't measured by what's in your piggy bank,
Let me see what this says. Inconventional veil.
but by the adventure you're having.
Hi.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
So,
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh.
A harmonious balance. Every coin finds an equal home.
So I just have to get lucky and get one, eh?
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
I'm just gonna hit the
cha-ching,
middle
cha-ching,
until it gets my
cha-ching,
guy.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Come on.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oops.
Is it always on the left
Oh.
Read
side?
about your own piggy bank? Or is it a masterclass in charity?
No, it's not. I'm just gonna keep hitting the middle.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Come on.
Cha-ching.
It's like I'm gambling now.
Oh.
Oh, it's always over
For
here.
you,
Oh.
it's like you're the host at a party you forgot to attend.
I love the different cha-chings.
Cha-ching,
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 cha-ching.
cha-ching, 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 cha-ching,
Give me the veil.
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Here we go.
cha-ching. Oh.
Yes!
Whoa! You collected all the coins in your own piggy?
Woo!
That's some
Oh.
luck. Or skill. You know, I actually designed an achievement for that. Yet it was so tough to get, players kept griping about it, so I ditched it.
I got it.
Hey, you nailed it anyway.
I thought that's what I had to do. Oh well. How do I get this other one? How do I get this last one?
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Oh.
I got the most.
Well. Looks like someone found their way to be rich.
Oh.
Now, how will you wield this unexpected power? You've gathered enough coins and chosen to unlock the mystery.
Oh!
What lies
didn't
beyond
realize that
this
was it.
icon could change your perspective or challenge your decisions. Let's see what your choices have unlocked for you. Welcome to the Veil of Ignorance, Trolley Problem Edition. In this scenario, you don't know your own role. You could be the one on the track, or the one deciding at the lever. Will you choose to pull the lever, not knowing who you might be in this dilemma? Just a heads up, double track drifting is not allowed here.
How do I double track drift though?
But
I think I'm gonna still go for this, even though this is probably me.
What?
In a surprising turn,
Yep, see?
your
It was
choice
me.
led to your own demise.
I had a feeling.
Sometimes fairness has unexpected outcomes. The trolley dilemma has
Ah, here we go.
concluded. It's time to return to our original experiment.
Interesting. Okay. Sorites paradox. Okay. The Sorites paradox involves a gradual change where small increments are indistinguishable. If one grain doesn't make a heap, adding grains will never create a heap. Challenges our understanding of boundaries and definitions, highlighting the difficulty of pinpointing precise transitions. Plato. Oh, here we go. Ready for a blurb? Plato, a Greek philosopher, founded the academy and contributed profoundly to Western philosophy. He explored justice, beauty, and equality, advocating for the world of ideal forms beyond sensory experience. Plato's theories of form, the tripartite soul, and his vision of the ideal state in the Republic remained influential. So, my friends, today I wish to puzzle our minds with the Sorites paradox. It posits that if one grain does not constitute a heap, then no amount of single grains will ever will. How shall we approach this? Intriguing. It seems a challenge, the very essence of categorization. At what point does quantity transform into quality? This is a matter of defining precise points in vague conditions. Paradox challenges us to question how we perceive incremental changes and at what point these changes lead to a new reality. And yet, without clear definition, we flounder. Must there not be a moment when something becomes, even if it's not clear when? The way of nature is gradual, like the uncarved block becoming a sculpture. Each grain, each moment in time, is a part of a greater whole that we must perceive with the inner eye. You suggest a perception beyond the physical, more intuitive? Well, intuition has its place. We must not forsake the rigor of categorization. Perhaps through potentially and actuality, we can explain this transformation. Can your category truly capture the seamless flow of nature? The heap. Like the Tao. They said Tao, not Tao here. Interesting. Is ever-changing and undefilable in absolute terms. See it? Tao. See it? That's how you're actually supposed to say it. Anyways, this brings us back to our paradox. If we accept the definitions are fluid, how do we apply logic to the world around us? Or perhaps we must accept that some aspects of reality are meant to be experienced rather than dissected. Yet without dissection, how do we philosophize? How do we advance knowledge? And so in discussing heaps and grains, we're really discussing the broader question of the forms of reality and illusions. Each grain adds to the heap in the eyes of the beholder. Maybe the heap exists only when acknowledged by the observer. It seems then that our discussion takes us from a mere grains to the essence of perception and existence itself. Here we go.
Oh, you're here. Splendid! Just so you know, this isn't our usual infinite running and collecting thing. It's more about pondering whether those diamonds you're collecting are, well, significant or not. Enjoy the philosophical run.
Okay. Oh! Jump!
Oops! No diamonds to
Oh,
count.
I thought I could jump on top of them.
Let's get back out there and try again.
Oh, this is like Dino Run. Okay. I was just having fun. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Oh. How long must I run?
Oh no!
Okay.
The dino tipped
That
over
is-
an obstacle.
whatever.
But hey, you collected some diamonds. Now the big question. Do you consider this a heap of diamonds? You have two options. One, press the right button to restart and keep collecting from where you left off. Or two, press the left button to verify if you've collected a heap.
I think I got a
Just
heap
a
there.
heads up, if you verify and it's not a heap, your diamonds will be halved. Choose wisely.
I got quite a few. I think I got it. Come on. Come on, make that heap. Oh, stop falling. Oh, do I just have to beat that line? I think I did it. I think this is a heap. Oh, it's just shy of a heap. God damn it.
Not enough for a heap. Your diamonds just got halved.
Let's try this again. You gotta get quite a few then. I'm not even gonna go for the ones that like jump in the air. See, they're just trying to get you to jump into crap. Do. Whoop. Okay, do you think this is a heap? I was pretty close to a heap last time. Oh. This has to be a heap, right? Oop. Duck under that. this certainly has to be a heap. Just want to be sure it's a heap. Feels like a lot's going on here. Come on. Okay. We're getting close. This has to be near a heap. So much risk. Okay. I think I might just run into something pretty quick, just so I can get my heap on. Heap. How long must I go before the heap is it? I definitely went longer than last time, right? Like, this is much longer than before. I could just keep doing this, like, forever. Man. Alright. Whoop. Thought chat. You know what? I am gonna hit an
Looks
asteroid,
like
though.
we're back here again. How's that diamond collection coming along? Ready to restart? Or feeling brave enough to check for a heap this
I believe
time?
this is a heap. Come on. Get over the heap line. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a heap. I think. Oh yeah, even as it expands, the heap only grows. Oh yeah, that's a hell of a heap. This is like a
Congratulations!
solid
That's
heap.
quite an achievement. You've made a heap. Now we'll clear all those diamonds and you can
To the
start
heap.
fresh. Feel free to try again or explore other thought experiments for a different challenge.
Secret room.
Burp. Burp.
How do I get the secret room?
Wait, you're not
Whoa!
supposed to do that!
Oh, what the hell? This is like an actual freaking
Whoa!
guy.
Whoa, how on earth did you get here?
I just kind of walked in. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to spook you, guy.
This is a confidential space.
Oh, I bought the game, though.
There's really nothing to see here.
I thought I could just walk in now.
It's important recording room stuff. Seriously, go back, play the game, collect some diamonds. Okay, this place is not a part of the adventure.
Okay. I'm going. Jeez.
Burp.
That's pretty great. Okay. This one so far out of all of them kind of makes the least amount of sense to me as like a problem. It's like a heap, like a bunch of little things can't make a big thing is what they're thinking, but that's just wrong. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a paradox to me. I'm just gonna read this again. I just want to read it. No, I didn't. I just wanted to read the description, but I don't fully get. It's like 1 grain of dust can't become a heap, but if you collect an infinite amount, you can make a heap. It's like, yeah. Like, I don't fully understand how that's a paradox. Whatever. Infinite monkeys. Ooh. I know infinite monkeys. Are you guys ready for this? So the infinite monkey theorem posits that given enough time, a monkey randomly pressing keys on a typewriter will eventually produce any given text, illustrating the idea that with unlimited attempts, highly improbable events can occur. Monkey. Oh. Wollstonecraft. Mary Wollstonecraft, a British writer and philosopher, is renowned for her advocacy of women's rights and her groundbreaking work, A Vindication for the Rights of Women. She argues for women's education and equality, challenging the traditional notion of women inferiority to men and laying the foundation for feminist thought. There you go. I've stumbled upon a fascinating theory that might tickle our intellects, the infinite monkey theorem. It suggests, given infinite time, a monkey hitting keys at random on a typewriter will eventually type out any given text, say, Shakespeare's work? A curious notion indeed. It speaks to the Taoist belief of infinite nature of the universe and the myriad possibilities within. An endless typing of a monkey mirrors the endless transformation of the Tao, where even the most improbable can manifest. Intriguing. Yet, from a dialectic perspective, it raises questions about necessity and randomness. The theorem implies a linear progression towards a predetermined outcome, reminiscent of the historical dialectic, though through randomness rather than reason. Indeed, it challenges our understanding of creativity and authorship. Is genius truly unique, or just a statistical inevitability given enough time and in trials? So that's interesting. It's like, this basically saying is like, are all books inevitable, or is it just like actually someone being a genius? The journey of the monkey, much like our own, is one of nature's flow. It does not strive, yet through its actions, all texts become possible. This reflects the Taoist view that inaction can lead to a fulfillment of all actions. A poetic notion, yet the deterministic undertone cannot be ignored. The theorem assumes that, given enough time, complexity arises from simplicity, which is kind of true. A reflection of a dialectic process where thesis and antithesis lead inevitably to synthesis. Perhaps it also speaks to the human condition, despite all our consciousness. Are we not just also subjects to the whims of chance? Our greatest achievements, then, might be less about individual brilliance, more about the vast tapestry of possibility. It underlines the importance of humility. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, even the greatest minds are but monkeys at a typewriter, their wisdom a gift of time and infinite possibility. Yet, it is through this randomness that the absolute, the ultimate truth, can emerge. Each stroke of the monkey's typewriter is a step to unfolding the reasons across the fabric of history. A delightful synthesis of thoughts. Though the theorem may seem trivial on the surface, it provides a profound commentary on fate, freedom, and the essence of creativity. As the river flows endlessly, so do the possibilities of existence. The monkey's endeavor is a dance with the eternal, play of the infinite within the finite. It's fun. How you guys liking learning about philosophy? I bet you didn't expect this to turn into a freaking class today. But anyways, we're learning. Monkey.
You stumbled upon a peculiar place where a single button can unleash a torrent of alphabetical mess. You might think it's just a simple game of typing, but don't be deceived. Every click is a part of a larger chaos.
Okay. Oh, I can pull this out. I'm just looking at the things I can interact with. Monkey CD. Put in banana ROM. Banana plus banana equals big banana.
But but
Put it back in. Okay, wait, if I pull it out, does it work still?
Unplugged, and unsurprisingly, nothing's happening.
Okay, replug it back in.
Where did you find that disc? You're human, not a real monkey. The bananas aren't meant for you.
Yeah, you give me more of that banana. MS. S. Whoa! Oh, those are the S and M's were saying the size of it. So it was an extra large banana. Medium, medium. Oh, so they get bigger. Look, they merge. Oh,
Enough
extra,
with the
extra
banana
large.
game. I'm pulling the disc now. We need to see your typed words, not just a screen full of fruit.
Oh man. Okay.
Really?
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
Back with the disc again? Is this thought experiment so boring that you have to keep looking for something else to entertain you? The bananas keep coming. Can we please get back to the actual experiment?
but
Well, we have to get the bananas out of the disc, so there's only one way to get rid of the bananas. Here we go. Oh, we almost got the word. It's almost monkey.
Congratulations! The whole word. It's a
I did
shame
it.
all those bananas make it hard to focus on more.
Oh. What does this infinite lever do?
You found the infinite switch. I must confess, even I realize that endlessly tapping might make the most patient person impatient. So consider this a small mercy to spare your clicking finger. Enjoy the show? Let the monkey do its work. All these bananas. Are you here to type or just watch bananas fall? Where's your focus really in this experiment?
Oh, I'm definitely looking at the bananas. Okay. Here, let's sit back and let the monkey do its thing. Now, this is how you do it. This is why I'm a professional stream man. Because I can do
Trying to
this.
feed an invisible monkey army?
Whoa, look at how big that banana is.
You typed a full word! Finally, some progress amidst the banana chaos. But seriously,
I love that I don't actually have to do anything for this.
now instead of fruit. Every banana is another step away from our experimental goals. Please get back on track.
Whoa, 4x banana?
What the heck is happening here? Now we have a giant banana and a monkey hand grabbing it? This is turning into something completely unexpected. Focus on typing, please. Not on growing and collecting bananas.
Am I able to get rid of the banana thing then? What happens if I do this? Well, I guess I collect them all. That was fun. Beep, 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 beep. So I'm thinking, looking at the time, I don't know if I'll be able to finish this entire game before 10. So I'm wondering if I should just break it into 2 and like end it here and then like pick it up next time. What do you guys think? I could probably get like 1 or 2 more in like the next like thing. That's bananas. You know what I'm gonna do 1 more. And then I think, wait, like how long did it take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I beat 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's like only like an hour left of this, but I do want to go to bed early because I got to be up early. But let's just check this out. The famous violinist. All right. The famous violinist scenario is a thought experiment in the defense of abortion. What the hell? It presents a situation where one is connected to a violinist without consent, drawing parallels to unplanned pregnancies to argue if a woman's right to abortion based on bodily autonomy? Wait, did I read this wrong? What? Let's start. Oh, they're all women. Jesus. Okay. Alright, au revoir. How many of you heard about the famous it is violinist, right? I have to be reading. I'm like questioning the words I'm reading. Anywho. Scenario? It's a thought experiment used to discussion about abortion and bodily autonomy. No, I haven't. Could you elaborate on it? Imagine waking up connected to a famous violinist who is seriously ill. His survival depends on being biologically linked to you for 9 months. You didn't consent to this. It was done without your knowledge to save his life. Intriguing. It forces us to confront the issue of using one's body against their will. It echoes the dilemma faced by women in cases of unplanned pregnancies. Oh, I see. Okay. Exactly. It's about whether one's body can be used without their consent. It raises questions about moral obligation to others versus personal rights. And it reflects my views on autonomy. A person should have the sovereignty to decide what happens to their body, independent of societal expectations. I agree. In the context of women's rights, it's particularly poignant. Women must have authority to make decisions about their own bodies, especially regarding pregnancy. Jesus. However, the scenario also presents the ethical tension between individual rights and potential life. How do we weigh against each other? It's a delicate balance, but autonomy should prevail when it comes to invasive bodily demands. No one should be obligated to sustain another's life with their body if they choose not to. This thought experiment starkly illustrates the absence of consent. It's a powerful metaphor for discussing the rights of women in pregnancy. It's an empowering analogy. It asserts that moral and physical autonomy are foundational to freedom and dignity. Throughout history, women's bodies have often been treated as vessels for others' aims. This experiment asks us to reconsider that perspective. Absolutely. It's not just about the choice of pregnancy, but about recognizing and respecting the autonomy of women universally. Oh, I don't like that. Right? This is interesting. I've never heard of this one. Imagine that one day some sick guy just gets stitched to me.
Your kidney now shares a rather unexpected connection with the musician, setting the stage for a series of choices you might not see coming. Prepare to question the very notions of responsibility and choice, as each decision weaves its unique melody through the consequences that follow.
But this seems like, okay, it feels like there's more to this. This isn't exactly the same.
Urgent,
The violinist was
the
a good
kidneys
guy.
need immediate attention.
Okay, what am I looking at here?
Oh dear, our musician has faltered. Your hesitance to engage just might have struck the final, unfortunate note in their symphony.
Oh, he died. Oh well, whatever. Oh, look at, there's a different thing. It used to be a violin, now it's one of those little...
Kidneys failing. Repair needed immediately. Kidney malfunction. Quick, intervene.
Easy peasy. Why am I maintaining this guy? Well, the thing is, I want to keep him alive because that's the game.
Kidneys failing. Move fast to fix them.
But in real life, I would let this guy die because I don't care.
Bravo on aiding our musician's recovery. But the orchestra isn't quite complete. Here comes another musician.
Ooh!
Seems like your
Oh my
kidneys
God.
are still in high demand. Ready
Hello.
for another round?
Are you guys ready to watch me do some philosophical problems?
Kidneys in distress. Time to respond.
Wait, I'm supposed to let this guy die. Or wait a sec. We love music, colorful journey.
Kidneys in trouble. Repair them now.
Play music, violinist. How's your guys' sing?
Remarkable, truly. Another musician walks away in better health. But I must ponder, you're not here by choice. Yet your actions speak otherwise. Perhaps
Okay.
it's time to delve deeper into the reasons behind your choices.
We need to
Let's
win at the game.
explore your motivations, shall we?
Okay.
Here are some questions to consider.
I'm considering.
Question 1. True or false? You are helping the musician because you truly care about his well-being, not just because the game tells you to.
Oh, I do not care about it.
Question 2. True or false? If you had a choice, you would disconnect yourself from the musician to regain your freedom.
Yeah.
Question 3. True or false? You believe that saving the musicians repeatedly will lead to a meaningful outcome in this game.
Also no.
I see. Perhaps our ethical dilemmas aren't as compelling as the real world's persuasive methods. Let's see if a more commercial approach could offer a clearer perspective on choices and
Oh, thank you. I love you guys too.
Prepare for some special offers that might just change your tune.
Okay, what the hell is
Switch
this?
gears to a more traditional aesthetic. Perfect.
Yeah,
for
here
our
we go. I'm
next
liking
step.
this.
Welcome to the hyper-casual experience. Instead
Oh my
of
God.
puzzles, now we have practicality. Simply watch this ad to repair those kidneys.
Okay.
A more pragmatic approach.
Actually,
Just
no.
okay.
Screw that. I'm not going to be watching no ads. I'll let this guy die. Jesus. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not going to be watching these ads.
How could this
It's on principle.
You skipped the ad. It's all your fault.
I'm willing to
If
take
only
the
you'd
responsibility.
watched, he might still be playing his sweet melodies. Now that you've had a taste of the commercial reality, it's time to return to our usual game.
Oh man, that's all I could
Perhaps
get?
this experience has given you a new perspective on our earlier questions. If you wish to revisit your answers, just press the question mark button. Let's see if anything has changed for you.
Okay.
Question 1. True or false? You are helping the musician because you truly care about his well-being, not just because the game tells you to.
I don't
Question
care.
2. True or false? If you had a choice, you would disconnect yourself from the musician to regain your freedom.
That is right.
Question 3. True
Right.
or false? You believe that saving the musicians repeatedly will lead to a meaningful outcome in this game.
I don't.
Oh, still on that same track. Well, back to the hyper-casual stage.
Oh, here we go.
Hope you're ready for more ads.
Oh, ads? Okay. Fine, let's go check out these ads. Famous violinist with a French horn. Nice freaking inconsistent game. So this guy has bad
As
kidneys,
you
so I
hear
have to...
this ad, let it whisk you away on a whimsical whirlwind of whimsy, where every second spills over
Oh, this
with
is
sparkles
an
and
actual
mystery.
nightmare.
Picture each frame as a puzzle piece in an
I don't even know if this is lagging or it's my
jigsaw of
computer.
Jovial jargon. Revel in the randomness, where logic takes a backseat and the surreal takes the wheel.
God, Frank, that took forever. Is that actually a real game? What the hell? This is like a real game? What the hell? I didn't know that. Okay. That's interesting.
Look at that! The ads have worked their magic and our musician is back! It's a modern miracle of commerce and medicine.
I hate that they
all
made me
rolled
watch
into
that.
one.
So, wait, what is this? We love music? Oh, okay. I'm supposed to say I
Question one.
actually want a
True
meaningful
or
thing.
false? You are helping the musician because you truly care about his well-being.
Because I want him to live?
Not just because the game.
That
tells
was
you.
insane. I'm just gonna say yes.
Question 2. True or false? If you had a choice, you would disconnect yourself from the musician to regain your freedom.
I like how
Question
this...
two.
So this is a
True
very
or
interesting
false?
question. This was like this,
You
like...
believe that saving the musicians repeatedly will lead to a meaningful outcome in this game.
Yes, sirree, I do.
Your truthful responses have resonated deeply with our orchestra, and they'd like to express their gratitude with a performance.
Oh, here we
Please
go.
take a seat at this virtual concert hall.
I am
It's
sitting.
time for you to enjoy the harmonious thank you that your actions have inspired.
I did this. Oh, this is fun. So, it's saying that... Beep, beep.
The concert has concluded beautifully. A perfect symphony of gratitude for your efforts. Let's return to our regular gameplay now. If you
So,
wish to revisit any of the old questions, just press the question mark button.
I don't fully understand what my takeaway from this is. Okay. So, the famous violin thing is like some sort of abortion thing. So, if I believe keeping him alive is good, and I keep thinking it's a good thing, then I get the good ending, which is them dancing and singing all together. So, if I'm supposed to compare that to the abortion debate, is it telling me that it's pro keeping babies? Because, like, this guy is supposed to be unwanted pregnancy. Whereas I saved unwanted pregnancy, and it made me a music show. So, the game is telling me that's good? Huh. Because, like, I think... I don't know if this is a good comparison. Is this? Because, like, like in reality, against my will, some guy I don't care if it's a musician. I don't care if it's anyone. They just like attached it to me, and they're like, "Hey, you just got to do this for 9 months." I just wouldn't do it, and I think that's fine to do. But apparently, the game wants me to heavily be like, "Yo, keep the musician alive. It's gonna make you sweet music in the future." I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the takeaway of this wrong. Hard to say. But I might. A tree falls. Oh, this is a tree falls in the wood. Do you hear it? Only a few more left. Am I? You know what? This was insane. I am gonna read this again. I just want to read it again. Famous Violent Scenario is a thought experiment in the defense of abortion. That would be in the defense against it, right? Because we kept the guy alive. So I'm not sure if it is actually a defense for it. It presents a situation where one is connected to a violinist without consent. Okay, so some random guys attached to me. Drawing parallels to unplanned pregnancies, kinda. Argue for a woman's right to abortion based on bodily autonomy. So I would say that it's good to get rid of the guy who attached to you, like the musician. But the game said that it's totally sweet if he lives. Whatever. Interesting spot. All right. I got a teensy bit more time. You know, I'm gonna do one more, and then this will be a short one. I would have loved to finish the game in one shot. I should have started earlier. All right, let's do one more. I'm kind of in it. Okay, so if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? This is a philosophical question. It does make a sound. It probes the nature of reality and perception, questioning whether events exist independently of observation or requires a conscious observer to be considered real. So we all know this one. Oh, Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I don't know his name. A Genevan philosopher critiqued civilization for corrupting humanity and innate goodness, famously asserting man is born free and everywhere he is in chains. What? And everywhere he is in chains. Oh. His work on education, society, and government, particularly the societal contract theory, emphasizes general will and direct democracy, profoundly influenced the Enlightenment and modern political thought. Jesus, words. It's been a while. I'm reading less good. So, let's ponder the question that tugs the fabric of perception and reality. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, does it make a sound? Question of existence independent of observers. In our teachings, reality is deeply intertwined with the awareness of those who perceive it. But does not the event itself occur, regardless of the witness? Reality, I argue, is not contingent on human observation alone. Yet, if no conscious being perceives an event, can it be said to have truly happened in the way we understand reality? The essence of an event is captured not just in its happening, but in the awareness and interpretation by those who know of it. That raises the question, then, of the nature of truth. Is it universal, or is it bound to the limitations of human understanding? But as social beings, our understanding of the world is inevitably shaped by the collective human experience. And yet, the tree falls in an act of nature. It does not cease to be simply because no human ears hear it fall. From a Confucian perspective, the sound is a relationship, a potential realization only when it meets in the air. So, you agree the sound exists only in potential unless realized through perception. Precisely. Much like the virtues we cultivate. It is not enough they exist in potential. They must be realized through action and observation. Contrarily, I argue from a state of nature where the sound exists as a fact, irrespective of ears to hear it. The crux of the matter, then, seems to lie in the constitute existence. It is merely physical or inherently phenomenological. A sound, therefore, could be both a physical trait and a phenomenological event, realized only through interaction. Indeed, perhaps it is the dual nature of reality that frames our understanding of all phenomena. Thus, our debate circles back to the essence of perception and communal nature of understanding. And so, the tree falls silent in the forest, unless we, through our collective reason and debate, grant it a voice. A fitting conclusion. It seems then the reality and perception are forever intertwined, each giving meaning to each other. Alright, tree falls. You hear? Just the Spark Notes version. Oh.
In this little game, You'll be juggling monitors and eavesdropping on trees, all while questioning whether sounds need an audience. So, go on, test the limits of observation and reality. Just don't expect the trees to answer any of your existential questions. No
Oh.
sound for you. This tree chose a private exit.
Damn it.
The tree has fallen, but without our ears, does it make a sound? Silence.
God damn it. I'm missing all these trees?
Fell without an audience.
Oh, here we go. This one's gonna good. Nope.
Arrived just in time to melt.
Oh!
And
I saw
now
it.
it's just you and the quiet forest.
But I saw it. Okay.
No soundtrack included for you. The tree's already fallen.
Okay, what's the last one I'm missing? Blue sky, white cloud.
Too late. The tree's down. You missed the moment. Maybe a trolley ran over it? But who knows?
Okay. There's 2 trees here. I'm just gonna wait.
Did you know that trees can communicate with each other? Through a network of underground fungi, they can share nutrients and even send distress signals about environmental threats.
Interesting.
You were here, you heard it, and yes, it definitely happened.
Where's the blue sky?
Another tree down. But don't touch that button.
Okay, so we need to... Oh! Is that the cloud on the ground here? Or is that a bush? How do I... Blue sky, white cloud. How? How do I get that blue sky? This is Okay, so this is a blue... Oh, okay, wait. I'm just gonna wait here for a second. You gonna give me something? I am curious on how to get it. Am I able to interact with any? This is an ocean and a sky. That's blue sky and a cloud, like it, right? There has to be something to do with like this, because it's like the only other thing I can interact with, right? Or I have an idea. Okay, so this one has a sky. This one has a sky. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one does. So this one. There has to be something that like I'm missing. Blue sky, white cloud. I'm so confused.
See,
Oh!
this is exactly why we can't have nice things.
Here we go.
You just had to keep pushing that button. Now all we've got is this circle. Hope you're happy with your handiwork. Oh, looks like
Oh, here we go.
decided to pull a restart. I always told the game creator that using his old computer for this setup is a
Windows
risky
XP.
move. And here we are. Apps crashing. Oh, who am I? You thought I was the game's creator. Nope, just a philosophy major fresh out of college. Couldn't land a job. And then the game's creator needed a narrator.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
I'm stuck here, making the best of it.
Oh, look at this
Anyway,
guy going
now
through
when
it.
this loading is over, just click that tree icon to get the tree monitoring app back up. And let's keep this philosophical exploration rolling.
Ah, I got it.
Hey, those files aren't part of the thought experiment. That's some personal stuff you're snooping through.
Look at this tank game.
All right. Since you're already deep into the files, you might as well know a bit more.
I'm curious.
This one's called More Than Tank, the very first game he ever made, back in 2018. He teamed up with another guy for this project. He handled the coding while his teammate took care of the art.
That sounds
This
fun.
game
It'd be
led
fun to make a
his
game.
First all-nighter, a true rite of passage for any coder. It's always interesting to see where someone started, isn't it?
That is fun.
Well,
Whoa.
if you're going to dig around, here's another thing for you. That footage is from Azure, a game he made back in his freshman year of college. It's a difficult 2D platformer with an Eastern art style, inspired by Celeste. If you're curious, you can still find it on Steam. It's free to play.
I like that.
Give it a try and see where he started before he got into all this philosophical game making.
It's pretty cool. I can see the inspiration from Celeste with the air dash.
You've discovered the opening animation for a game that never saw the light of day. He had this animated by a tremendously talented friend, aiming to give the game an extra layer of polish and appeal.
Whoa,
It's
look
really
at that.
impressive work, but sadly, his
Actual
ambition
animated.
outpaced his resources, and the project was just too grand to complete. It's a shame that such incredible artwork by an amazing artist remains tucked away in an unfinished folder. For any indie developer watching, let this be a lesson. Starting small can be wise. Build your skills and experience on manageable projects before tackling that dream game.
This is kind of nice.
Sometimes the path to realizing big dreams is through perfecting the smaller steps along the way.
Pretty cool.
This is an essay he wrote back in his freshman year of college. The assignment was to write about any artist, and he chose to dive into the works of Junji Ito, a famous horror manga artist from Japan. This essay examines how Ito's horror narratives weave together Lovecraftian themes and the distinctive style of other Japanese manga. Through his analysis, he highlighted how Ito carved out a unique niche in horror, inspiring countless others with his chilling tales and unsettling imagery. This essay underscores a fundamental truth about the arts. They thrive on a cycle of inspiration and influence. Creators across all mediums, including video games,
Yeah,
build upon
that's
the
me.
works of
I'm a
others.
creator.
This very game, inspired by the trolley problem meme, is a testament. Without such inspirations, it simply wouldn't exist. The essay itself lacks a bit of polish, though.
Cool.
You found his high school reflection on Frankenstein, an essay that certainly
High
won't
school?
be winning
Wow.
any literary awards. It's a bit of a mess, frankly. I told him not to use his old computer for this setup. Now his embarrassing attempts at deep thought are on display for thousands of players to see. Speaking of Frankenstein, you probably noticed familiar references throughout this game, from icons to memes and even the foundational thought experiments. In a way, this game is its own kind of Frankenstein's monster, stitched together from various pieces of culture and philosophy. How ironic that this game mirrors the piecemeal creation that is analyzed in that bad essay.
Interesting. Huh. Well, that was fun. I'm glad that I just did that.
Back to the trees. Let's hope they stayed upright while we were away.
I'm gonna watch this until it falls.
Imagine trees could collect memories like they do rings each year.
Come on.
What stories would the oldest trees in the forest tell us?
You can fall now. I'm waiting. Oh, there we go.
Congrats.
Okay.
You've just confirmed that in your universe, falling trees do indeed make a
Perfect.
sound.
Perfect. All right. Well, I think that'll be okay for today. Because I only got like a few more minutes. And then I should... But I want to wrap this up again. This is fun. Learning about a little bit of philosophy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of the philosophical stuff that we've been doing here. Hope you learned a little bit, if you enjoyed it, and everything. And, begin... Oh. Second here. There we go. But yeah, if you guys are interested, you can watch all of these cool freaking things in the future on YouTube if you're interested in the philosophy. But I think we'll continue this thought experiment simulator next time. Yeah. I didn't expect to be reading so much. Ooh, it's exhausting for me, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for more dance stream. Maybe we'll finish up Inscription. Maybe we'll play something else. I'm not too sure yet, but it'll be fun. Remember, go to the YouTube and like all the YouTube. Great time. Grape time? Delicious. Good night, guys. Tell everybody about the YouTube and the Twitch. Waving philosophically. Alright, good night, guys. We'll get more thought experiments in the future.